Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Rock Bottom Airsoft. It's good to see you again. If this is your first time here, then as always, it is good to see you, and I hope you're going to stick around. Okay, well, welcome to our weekend video. Those of you who follow the channel will already know I normally look to upload a video midweek on a Wednesday, and also on a weekend, normally on a Saturday. Gameplay videos midweek, and then at the weekends we look at all sorts of things, airsoft tech, gear, replica reviews, unboxings, and everything in between in our great sporting hobby that is airsoft. So that leads us to our weekend review. Now, we'd normally be in the studio, but today I'm doing hopefully quite a short video. I've had a lot of stuff going on at the moment, and there's a lot of stuff coming up on the channel as well. So I thought today I'd show you a couple of bits that have come through. We'll do a little unboxing on them, and because they're little bits of gear, I'm doing it up here in my command center. Those of you who follow the channel will already know that this is my room where I keep all my gear, all my replicas, all my teching equipment, everything, all my stuff basically, guys. So normally we're in the studio at a weekend, but today we're going to be here in the command center, as I call it. Having a look at a few bits that arrived recently. Now, if you follow Rock Bottom Airsoft on Facebook or Instagram, you'll have already seen this part here. I thought we'd have a look in it and see what sort of stuff you get in it. But the two other items arrived here as well. Now, I'm not going to leave you in suspense of what these are for, but if you recall, if you've been following the channel, I did a video a while ago now, having a quick look at the Lancer Tactical, I think it's the LT-82. Basically, it's a replica of a Barret M82, so a Barret 50 cal. That replica is spring powered. I've had mixed results with it. Sometimes you can find them and they shoot great, and then other times, yeah, not so good. I wouldn't put it in the realms of sniper use anyway, not my one. If you guys have had more success, let me know in the comments if you have one. Now, it's basically an exact and direct copy and basically made by the Galaxy. Galaxy make an M82 replica that's a Springer as well. And if you look on the side of the Lancer, it's got Galaxy on there. You'll see that in that previous video. I'll put a link to that video in the description if you haven't seen it already, and then you know which replica I'm on about. Now then, I want to see if we can get that shooting as good as possible. I want to do a video showing you how to install some upgrades, some of the upgrades you can get away with doing on it, and also how it performs in the field. So there is going to be gameplay videos coming up in the future where I use this finished replica in the field, and also there's going to be a few videos coming in future videos where we have a look at the installation process for some of these parts and see how it performs afterwards. So with that in mind, if that sounds like your kind of thing, don't forget to get subscribed to the channel, and then you won't miss out on any of my uploads or any bonus uploads I do. And let's get straight into what I'm thinking of applying to this replica. Well, first of all, a lot of stuff I have read primarily on social media groups and on airsoft forums that have used these M82 Springer replicas is that they don't have a very efficient hop up, and the hop system doesn't work very well at all. Now, I managed to get hold of an Airsoft Pro Hop unit, a rotary hop unit. Now, this hop unit is actually designed for the A&K SVD Springer. Now, I also have one of those in the collection, so if it doesn't work too well in this Barret, I always have a use for it, guys. But hopefully, from what I've read, this A&K SVD Pro Hop-Up should fit in the Barret, because a lot of the items in the A&K SVD and this Galaxy Barret are very similar, or Lancer Barret, they're both the same. They're very similar, so I've been reliably reading that a lot of people have got away with fitting this hop up and noticed better improvements. So I managed to get hold of one of these. Now, if you want one of these, I think these are around about 35 British pounds here in the UK. I'm not sure about international pricing, but 35 British pounds for a hop unit, in my opinion, is not bad at all. Let's see if we can get this out of here. I'm struggling, I'm doing that off camera, so I do apologise, guys. I'm having to fiddle about a bit here. Oh, there we go. I think I might have opened it upside down. So inside, it's nicely packaged in a bit of foam. The box itself, as you can see, It's got their design on it. It looks professional. It says Airsoft Pro on there. So, you know, not much to it. It doesn't really say much about the product. However, inside it's very nicely packaged. And to be fair, that looks like a quality item, guys. It does look like a very good quality item. Let's see if I can get that out here. Sorry, going off camera. Need to have a look at this again, see if we can get that out. Now, as you can see, guys, a lot of the core components to get the hop unit together are included in there. I hope you can make that out on camera. There's a little plastic bag in there that's got all the bits and pieces in. There is also a part to the hop up here as well. Again, that looks like a barrel stabilizer. I hope you can make that out on camera. But the main event, that is nice. It actually says SVD on it. So that is a very nice looking item. It's all CNC'd aluminium. It's numbered, so I can't wait to get that installed. That looks really nice. And as I say, if it doesn't work too well in my Barret, then I will be more than happy to give it a home in the SVD. But of course, we'll have to see how the installation goes before we get to that point. So that's the first part, guys. I've got an A&K SVD hop unit, rotary hop unit from Airsoft Pro. As I say, around about 35 British pounds here in the UK. I couldn't find pricings for the US market, but I'm sure you'll be able to get hold of them. It is very, very well made. I have got Airsoft Pro components in some of my other replicas. The hop chamber that I use in my Steyr Rogue replica, AEG, is actually an Airsoft Pro one. And again, very good quality. I've never had any arguments about the quality of these hop chambers, so I'm hoping that this one will be no different when I install it. But again, we'll do an installation video on that when I start fitting it. That's hopefully going to make the hop system more reliable in this Galaxy Barret and give us a bit more range, possibly a bit more consistency. Now, it uses an AEG barrel in the Barret. So what I've decided to do is go with one of my preferred hop rubbers. I don't know how this is going to work. This is designed for the G&G rotary hop unit, as it says on the front. I play here in the Scottish Highlands, as most of you will probably know, so that's why I've gone for the cold resistant one. Now, there is a lot of things fly about G&G green bookings being the best to get from G&G. Promy purple are my favourite bookings, but my second favourite probably is the G&G Blue. Paired with a good hop chamber, I've found that the G&G Blue is very consistent and it can really reach out. I think it's the new improved version. The green, I fit a lot of green hop rubbers to various hop chambers from G&G, and it has caused feeding issues. I found that the lips have been too tight. So the G&G Blue, I have found, has worked really well for me in a lot of different hop chambers, and that is why I've gone for it. And also, it's quite affordable, and as it's an AEG barrel, that's an AEG hop rubber. I haven't decided on a nub yet. I'm going to have a look at what kind of setup we've got in the Airsoft Pro hop chamber, and then we'll go from there. But one of these, around about £7 British you can get hold of one of these for. Again, probably be similar for you guys over in the States. I will put a link in the description as to where I got these components. And then last but not least, guys, we have the CO2 conversion kit. Now, I'm waiting to see on this one. I'm keeping an open mind. I have been reliably informed that it's hit and miss. Some guys have found this to be brilliant, but then it makes the replica shoot too hot, so it's outside your field limits, which obviously for us guys will be completely useless. I'll have to do a workaround on that. However, other guys have said that it's really inconsistent and it doesn't work at all, and then still others have said that it's great. But one universal thing that I have heard is that it sounds amazing. So I quite like the idea of it sounding with a loud bang and sounding good to fit in with the big beefy Barret. So I've got one of these now. It was really hard to get hold of, guys. I do not know anywhere that has these in stock currently. Thankfully, my home site Tazball Airsoft here in the Highlands managed to source this for me, but it has been on back order for quite some time. So if you do manage to find somewhere that has these in stock, guys, let me know in the comments. I think for yourselves that are over in the US, it's much easier to get hold of one of these because you can actually get the Lancer kit. I've had to get the Galaxy CO2 conversion kit, but this kit should fit just the same because, as I say, essentially the Lancer Barret is a Galaxy manufactured Barret, so everything's the same. So this should fit in no problem, and for you guys in the States, as I say, you can get hold of one of these from Lancer. Yours will probably come with much nicer packaging because this one's, I've been through the wars on the way here, but it looks alright. In this you get included a CO2 bolt where you can put your CO2 12-gram cartridge. You get a new charging handle and cylinder, a new spring for the return spring, and also a new spring guide. And basically this replaces all of the springer system in that Galaxy or Lancer Barret. And the idea being is that it'll give me a little bit more power, hoping for a little bit more consistency, and it's going to run on CO2, so it'll be much easier to charge the rifle or cock the rifle. You're not pulling back against a big mainspring, you're only pulling back against that little spring there, if you can make that out on camera. I'm hoping that it's going to be really cool. I'm imagining it'll be a bit louder, it'll be much easier to cock, as I say, and obviously I'm hoping that it improves the performance along with the upgrades to the barrel group. Now at the moment I'm planning on going with the standard barrel that's in there, but giving it a polish up. I will do a video on how to polish barrels, and I'll show how to polish barrels using that so you guys can follow along with that. So there we go guys, a quick introduction to some of the parts I'm looking at to put into the Lancer Tactical M82 Replica or Galaxy M82 Replica, depending on which manufacturer you've bought from. Those are some of the things I'm planning to do, a quick unboxing of those. Like I say, I'm hoping for good results, and I'm looking forward to doing the videos for you guys where I install these and where we try them out together, because who knows what's going to happen. I might end up having to buy new barrels, or I might have to completely rethink this entire situation. But let's have a see how we get on, and at least we'll find out whether that's worth having, and obviously we'll find out whether the SVD Hop unit by Airsoft Pro truly will fit in there. So that's it guys, quick video for today. As I say, I apologise we've not got a much longer studio video, but there's a lot going on at the moment, so I wanted to get a video out for you guys, just keep you updated of what's coming up and what I've got here, and then we'll get back to possibly a gameplay video again on Wednesday. I've got to go through the footage from my last game. If the gameplay footage isn't what I would be willing to put out to you, if I don't think it's good enough, I want you to enjoy those videos. So if it's not good enough, then we'll do another studio video guys on the Wednesday, and on the weekend, as always, we'll have a normal studio video rather than being here in the command center. But still guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you're looking forward to seeing the Barret in action as much as I am. As always, if you did enjoy it, please drop a like on it. And if you've been enjoying my series of videos, then do get subscribed to the channel and you won't miss all this good stuff that's coming up. But apart from that guys, thanks very much for watching. Have a great weekend and I'll see you in the next one.